Welcome. It is my honor to introduce you to Nick Walker from the fabulous cast of Broadway's hit show, Ain't Too Proud.
Hey everybody, what's going on? My name's Nick Walker and I play Otis Williams in Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations on Broadway. I also had the thrilling experience of performing on the Paramount Theater stage as Aaron Burr in that little-known musical about the founding fathers who rap a lot and fight each other in duels, Hamilton, on its first tour to Seattle. You guys have an incredible theater and your support of STG helps to protect that and other historic spaces, so I just want to thank you. And I know that you also support STG's education programs that provide access to the arts, especially for historically underrepresented community members. And I saw that in person when we did our the EduHam program that we did there that served thousands of high school students from across the state of Washington. And I don't know, I just think it's important to remember that everyone who works in the arts has had somebody open a door for them along the way, providing a path to a rewarding career and an extraordinary family in the theater. And STG opens doors for young people every day and has continued to do so during the pandemic when the arts and the community they provide have been more important than ever. Now, the last year has been extraordinarily challenging for all of us, artists, presenters, and really everyone who appreciates live performances. And we have proven during this time that the arts are necessary and irrepressible, both for artists and audiences. The theater lights may have temporarily been dimmed, but artists have continued to create, and with your support, marquees will once again shine bright. And Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations will come to Seattle in the premiere of Blue Cross Broadway at the Paramount 2022-23 season. So, until then, we send our gratitude for your donations to STG that will ensure the entertainment opportunities and inspiration continue, no matter what obstacles come our way. So as a thank you, my friends and I want to share a little something that we created from home. I hope you enjoy.
Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. My girl has found another and gone away. With her in my future, my life is filled with gloom. So day after day, I stay locked up in my room. I know to you, it might sound strange, but I wish it would rain. How I wish that it would rain.
Hurt so badly, I wanna go outside. But everyone knows that a man ain't supposed to cry. But listen,
I gotta cry, 'cause crying is just the pain.
you see this hurt I feel inside. Words can never explain. I wish it would rain. Oh yeah.
There was nowhere for sanctuary. Outside, the world was exploding, and inside, so were we.
Ooh, baby, let it rain. I need rain in the sky, just in my eyes. Whoa. Let it rain, let it rain. I'm glad I got my pride. I'm
Wow! Thank you, Nick, and the entire cast of Ain't Too Proud for that fabulous performance. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to see them get out of those boxes on the computer and onto this here stage at the Paramount Theater. Hi, I'm Josh LaBelle, and I am honored to serve as Seattle Theater Group's Executive Director. First, we want to start by offering our heartfelt condolences to those of you who have struggled and even lost loved ones during this COVID-19 pandemic. We also want to express our gratitude to the frontline workers who continue to help us all get through this difficult time. As vaccines reach more and more people, in our community, we very much want to get artists back on stage, our workers back in the theaters, and most of all, you, our patrons, back in the seats. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting Seattle Theater Group during this very, very difficult time. We've been busy caring for the historic Paramount, Moore, and Neptune theaters, diving deep into our commitment on equity, diversity, inclusion, and access initiatives, rescheduling literally hundreds of shows, and connecting with people through our education and community engagement programs, which have largely moved online during these really difficult times. I want to give you a sense of what we mean by diving deep into our work around diversity, equity, inclusion, and access. In June, we'll be rolling out our newest community engagement program. It'll be called Elevate. Elevate will bring together community members, dancers, historians, artists of all kinds for conversation and learning. On June 16th, Elevate will culminate with an online performance. I'm hoping that each of you can tune in and join us. We are so grateful for the ongoing support from individual donors, foundations, and government offices, as well as major sponsors such as Starbucks, USI, Premera Blue Cross, and many, many others. Please make a donation today, and by all means, check out our auction, which closes at 8 p.m. today, May 15th, at the address at the bottom of your screen. Our auction partners have been incredibly generous once again. There are 100 show posters and experiences you're just not going to find anywhere else. Our goal is to raise $1 million of critical support. This will support our reopening expenses, as well as our education and community engagement programs. You know, I think you've heard enough from me, and as a musician, I'm especially proud to introduce you to Nickel Creek, and thank you once again for joining us.
Well, hello, we're Nickel Creek. That's Sarah.
Hello.
That's Sean.
Hi.
I'm Chris. We are so delighted to be with you in celebration of, well, kind of with you, in celebration of the Seattle Theater Group. We absolutely love the venues that are associated with the Seattle Theater Group. I mean, particularly the Paramount. We have some beloved memories there, and also just that the Seattle Theater Group does so much for the community. We're proud to be associated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have played all of those venues, the Neptune, the Moore, Paramount.
Yep.
And on tour, there's a song that we've recently been reminded of that was never recorded, but it was a staple in our shows for a long time when we were between albums. And we always thought we would record it, but we never did. And we recently worked it up. And I think for us, it really feels like a tour song. So we're going to do this for all the beautiful venues and for you all. This is called Jack Smith.
1, 2, 3, 4. A blacksmith courted me 9 months and better. He fairly won my heart. He wrote me a letter with his hammer in his hand. He looked quite clever, and if I was with my love, I would live forever.
Irishman, oh, what you Minster, put adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than working down a hole. not my own. They call me Crooked Jack.
But where has my love gone? With his cheeks like roses and his great black billy cock on, decked around with primroses. I fear the scorching sun will find and burn his beauty. And if I was with my love, I would do my
The beggar's blue-eyed boy was I. Big Jack could do no wrong, and the reason simply was because I could work hard hours and long. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", when they broke me across the back. I name I known, but it's not my own. They call me Crooked Jack.
Strange news is come to town. Strange news is carried. Strange news rise up and down that my love is married. I wish them both much joy, though they can't hear me. And they gotta reward them well for their slighting.
I've seen old men before their time, their faces drawn and gray, but I never thought so soon would be mine, being themselves
Do you remember when you lay beside me and you said you'd marry me and you'd not deny me? If I said I'd marry you, it was only for to try you. So bring your witness, love, and I'll not deny you.
I was tall and true, all of 6'2", when they broke me across the back. My name I'm known, but it's not my own. They call me Crooked Jack.
Oh,
Say
this
that
have I
was
not
glad
save God Almighty, and may He reward you well for this sliding down of me. Eyelids grew pale and wan, He caused the poor heart to tremble.
by a name
She
I
loved
know, but it's not
a
my own.
and He
They call
proved
me
easy.
Crooked Jack.
Hey everyone, I'm Anais Mitchell, and I'm the writer of Hadestown, a musical on Broadway. I wanted to say thank you for your support of the Seattle Theater Group. In our show, there's a recurring line and theme that spring will come again. And we're all so excited to be able to be part of the springing back to life of the performing arts, especially with the launch of Hadestown when our country's theatrical venues reopen. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that Hadestown is going to be coming to the beautiful Paramount Theater as part of the 22-23 Broadway at the Paramount season. As we've all experienced this past year, a world without the shared artistic experiences that challenge us and inspire us and entertain us and bring us together has left a real void in our lives. Thank you so much for your contribution to STG, which is going to help to support the resilience of your communities, independent presenters, as well as your performing arts educators. We are so thrilled to be able to share Hadestown with you next season. And in the meantime, please enjoy this little taste of what is coming your way.
I was alone so long, I didn't even know that I was lonely. Out in the cold so long, I didn't even know that I was cold. Turn my collar to the wind. This is how it's always been. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. But now I wanna hold you too. You take me in your arms and suddenly there's sunlight all around me. Everything bright and warm and shining like it never did before. And for a moment I forget just how dark and cold it gets. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. But now I wanna hold you, now I wanna hold you close. I don't wanna ever have to let you go. Now I wanna hold you tight. I don't wanna go back to the lonely life.
I don't know how or why, or who am I that I should get to hold you? But when I saw you all alone against the sky, it's like I'd known you all along. I knew you before we met, and I don't even know you yet. All I know is you're someone I have always known. All I know is you're someone I have always known. And I don't even know you now. I wanna hold you close. I don't wanna ever have to let you go.
Suddenly the sunlight bright and warm.
Suddenly I'm holding the world in my arms.
Say that you'll hold me forever. Say that the wind won't change on us. Say that we'll stay with each other, and it will always be like this.
I'm gonna hold you forever. The wind will never change on us. Long as we stay with each other, then it will always be like.
We can do it.
Do it. I can't look at you.
Thank you so much, Nickel Creek and Hadestown. I can't wait for live performances. Hi, everyone. My name is Marisol Sanchez Best, and I am the Director of Education and Community Engagement for Seattle Theater Group. I am standing here in the historic Moore Theater. Over 100 years of history. If these walls could speak, what would they say? This stage has graced various acts from vaudeville performances to comedy shows to community engagement like More Music at the Moore and Dance Days. More Music at the Moore is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and Dance Days is celebrating its 23rd. These programs were created to highlight and showcase the great talent we have here in the Pacific Northwest, and also to share all those rich cultures. 14 months ago, we were forced to close our doors, and More Music at the Moore was the first program that went straight to live stream, and we knew the importance and the impact of those programs. The arts heal, no doubt about it. They create connections that have been especially vital for our community during this pandemic. We see this in our Broadway inclusion programs for neurodivergent and disabled folks. In Ailey Camp, that's all about personal development and supporting middle school youth navigating difficult challenges. It's also easy to see in STG's therapeutic approach to sensory-friendly programming and our Dance for Parkinson's sessions. With your contributions, we can continue to connect, support, and inspire our community. Please visit our website to donate anytime. From there, you can also check out our auction that closes at 8 p.m. on Saturday, May 15, Pacific Standard Time. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce the artistic director from Dance Theater of Harlem, Virginia Johnson. Virginia, take it away.
Hello, I'm Virginia Johnson, Artistic Director of Dance Theater of Harlem. This pandemic year has been hard, and for those of us whose joy and purpose is live performance, it has been devastating. The silver lining, though, is that it has made us more aware of the importance of strong relationships and brought us together in ways that we never imagined. I'm so grateful for the long partnership between Seattle Theater Group and Dance Theater of Harlem. It is a long one. It goes back to my performance days. But it's one that is shared because we have the same values. We know the importance of art, we know that how it can transform lives, and we know that the value it brings to a good life. I'm grateful to STG for commissioning a new work by Robert Garland, Nyman String Quartet No. 2, for our 50th anniversary celebration. We were happy to perform it at the Paramount in 2019. This year without has been very, very strange. We miss so much connecting to audiences in the way that we did in the past, inspiring young people and making a difference in the lives of people who had no access to the art that we present. Dance Theater of Harlem is a company unique in the world of multicultural artists who bring the art form of ballet to people who think that it's not for them. It is our joy to do that, and we're grateful to Seattle Theater Group for the support that they give to us. Thank you for your support of Seattle Theater Group. We are very proud to be partners.
Hi, I'm Crow.
I'm Joshua. We're directors of Degenerate Art Ensemble. We want to express our deepest gratitude to you for your support of Seattle Theater Group in this critical time for STG and the arts.
STG has played such an important role in our evolution as artists. It's extremely rare for operators of a theater as large and as prestigious as the Moore Theater to invest in experimental performance work, but STG consistently makes that investment.
Support STG!
Thank you, Dance Theater of Harlem and Degenerate Art Ensemble. I'm Ricardo Fraser. I've been with STG since it was founded in 1990 with the vision to serve as the People's Theater, where everyone is welcomed and represented. We continue to uphold this guiding principle as we create enriching experiences in the arts, engage diverse communities, and steward these amazing historic theaters. I'm standing in the Neptune Theater. It's an honor for all of us to play a part in keeping theaters thriving at a time when most of Seattle's historic venues have been torn down for new developments. The Neptune, Moore, and Paramount all bring something special to the live performance experience that so many of us cherish. As an STG board member, I want to thank all of you who support STG. Please help us serve the community by donating today at our website. The arts and STG's education and community engagement programs are more important than ever. Now, I'm honored to introduce a beautiful performance by Brandi Carlile and Tim and Phil Hanseroth that was filmed at the Moore Theater during the pandemic. There was no audience, and it's so moving to see them playing there alone on the historic Moore Theater stage. I hope you enjoy their music as much as I do.
I still talk to you in my sleep. I don't say much 'cause the hurt runs too deep. I gave you the moon and the stars to keep, but you gave them back to me. The hill I'm walking up is getting good and steep, but I'm still looking for a promise even I can't keep. I still lay on my side of the bed. I dance alone when the last bottle's spent. Memories like a river running through my head. I have me an ocean before I'm dead. The hill I'm walking up is getting good and steep, but I'm still looking for a promise even I can't keep. I still whisper sweet words to you, and when I'm busy with nothing to do, I pray to God that my words ring true, and that your words might reach me too. The hill I'm walking up is getting good and steep, but I'm still looking for a promise even I can't keep. I can't keep it. My heart's in pieces, so please understand. I'm trying to jump, but I've nowhere to land.
So give me your heart and I'll give you mine. And try as goddamn hard as I can. The hill I'm walking up is getting good and steep, but I'm still looking for a promise even I can't keep.